to your audio mode and listen to the audio. That if you are able to hear me, just switch off your mic, switch off your videos and sit peacefully. Okay. So good morning class, and today is our first lecture on English. We'll begin with the chapter Stars. Now here is a lovely poem which is telling you about a star, and we all know that the stars are to be found in the sky. They are heavenly bodies. But here, the star is being personified as if it is living, as if it is a human being, and it has the lifelike tendencies. It could talk, it could respond, it could feel. So we begin with the first poem, Stars. Okay? Did you know that the plants and trees communicate too? They send distress signals about drought and disease or insect attacks and other trees after their behavior when they receive these messages, alter their behavior when they receive these messages. So now they are talking that not just human beings, but even the plants, trees, they also have a means of communicating. They show you that they are dying or they are in distress, they are in a critical position or a situation. Supposing you do not water a plant, you will see that it will give you signals of the drying of leaves, etc. It will show you वो मुरझा जाता है जिसे कहते हैं. So it shows you and gives you indications to communicate that what it needs. So here we are with a poem about the stars. Two stars they are, and let's see what happens. Let's read a poem about a star in the sky and one that lived on the earth. Now here there are two stars they are being talking
मैम
of.
इसमें क्या
Please switch off your mic, please. The star looked down at the deep dark sea and he thought to himself, is that a twin to me, shining so brightly there below? So now it is the star which is talking, and it is saying that once what happened, I looked down from the sky above, where I was shining brightly. I looked down at the earth, and what I found was that in the deep, dark blue sea, there was another star shining as brightly as I was. But then, how come that twin? That means he's calling the other star as his twin. Twin is the sibling of a same birth, to share a same birth. So he's saying, how come my twin is down there on the earth and whereas I am up in the sky? So I repeat this again. The star looked down at the deep dark sea. That means he looked down in the deep dark sea from the sky above. And he thought to himself, he was thinking to himself, he was talking to himself and wondering, is that a twin to me? That means he's saying, oh, the star that I see down on the earth, is he my twin brother? Is he my twin? Is he my sibling? Shining so brightly there below. That means he's shining so brightly below there on the earth. Is that other star my twin star, my sibling? And he pondered, and then he decided, no, that couldn't be true, for I'm so high, and besides, all stars live up in the sky. So now he's pondering. Pondering means to go into deep thinking. So he's saying that I am thinking and I'm deciding, I'm not able to decide that whether this star which I see on the earth is my twin. Because how come? It couldn't be true because I am so high up in the sky. And look at him, he's down there below. So how could he be a star? Uh, all the stars, they live up in the sky. And how come that they join and I see him in the uh, deep down sea below? So coming to the third paragraph, and the starfish below looked up to the sky. Why, that's a brother of mine pinned up so high. So now we come to know from the third paragraph that the star was shining in the sky, and when he was looking down, the other star was the starfish which he was seeing on Earth. So it was this special on Earth here. This okay. So now the starfish, when it looked up in the sky above, when it looked up the sky above, and the starfish was below in the sea. So when it looked up at the sky, the starfish also wondered that how come my brother, my sibling, has been pinned up so high? Who has pinned up that starfish on the sky, blue sky above? So whatever the star in the sky was wondering, so was the starfish below on earth was also thinking about. Coming to the next one. But then he thought, how could that be? For everyone knows stars live in the sea. So now the starfish thinks, oh my God, how can that star be on the sky, up above in the sky? How can it be there? Why? Because the starfish knew that people like starfish, that means the creatures of, of its kind, lived in the sea. So how could that other star could be there up in the sky? So for everyone knows stars live in the sea.
Excuse me, ma'am.
It is the yes, yes. It is the starfish which is talking about the other star in the sky. So both stars fell asleep, each in his blue, and neither one requested, so neither one knew. So now, finally, both of the stars who were wondering about the other star, they could not get the answer. They did not ask about anything. They did not question, and both agreed. Both did not know how come the other star was there up in the sky and how come the other star was there in the sea. Both did not question each other and they fell asleep silently in their own blue areas. That means the star in the sky had the blue sky to sleep, and the star in the water had the deep ocean to sleep, or the deep sea, the water body. So both just did not the answer back. Please switch off your mic. Otherwise, I will come to know who was keeping the mic on, and I will definitely throw you out of this group. And neither one questioned, so neither one knew. So finally, since both of them did not question to each other, so they did not know the answer. That one was the star in the sky which twinkles, and the other was the starfish that lives in the sea. It's a sea creature. Okay, so this is the explanation of the whole poem. Now, earlier you used to get the summary of the poem. Now, once you are in class 6, you will not get the summary to write. You will not get anything extra. Only these question answers that you see. A exercise and B exercise. So, let me give you the standby instructions. Today, in your English copies, you will make a single line copy. Either it could be a big one